it fine or not? Everything goes all right. Streaming no done. Do I need to send? Things fine. Excellent connection. Is it not good? It must be great. I just started streaming. Yes, it's fine now. Today we are with below 1600 Badilal chess. Badilal Nepali is three-time Nepal champion who's a sponsor, not exactly sponsor, he just supported us with this event, supported us with some amount, and that's, I think I need to put this one. This looks great. Let me centralize this one. I think this will be centered. Okay, this is fine. Everything is doing great. Go live. I'm live. Why didn't I click that? I was live, but I didn't click it. Okay, everything is fine. We have first game. We have Vairaza versus Sis Dahal. Sis Dahal is Mission Dahal, whose rating is around 1500 something, and below 1600 is the FIDE rating. So no problem. No problem. Whatever rating they have in the leeches. In leeches, Mission Dahal have 2112. This look very great, and he is the competitor. Let's see. Let's see the game. Vairaza versus, we have 4+2, and this is somehow it's looked like 4+2. Let's go back to the other game. I'm just setting up the OBS. So guys, if you have any problem in watching, please do forgive me for a few minutes. I'll be showing you the game of many more players, and we have Mission you. This is, his name is Mahesh Dhimal. Mahesh Dhimal is playing from Goa. It's just he is in Goa and just playing from there. How many of you are watching? Please do subscribe our channel if you have not done that. And just let's make it more interesting. Today we have below 1600 FIDE weighted chess tournament, and already we have 75 players playing. That's a great number among the below 1600 rated players. Let's go for the game of top players. That is Vairaza versus Mission Dahal. Mission Dahal. Missing the hull. Let me check out. I got some complaint about the rating of one player, and if his rating is more than 1600, I will just kick him out. So no, let me check it out. Just guys, do not go anywhere. So that was something like we had this classical rating below 1600 classical rating. So players just complain about the Iren Bukati. His rating is 1584, so no problem, he can play. And we have already so many winner. Bina Jaswal, female player. Bina Jaswal with the female player at number 1 with 1 point. Then after We have another player like many female player playing. Sindhira Joshi is playing with Bijendra Singh. Bijendra Singh, a talented player of Nepal, but he didn't play much more rating tournament. Much more rating tournaments, so no problem, guys. How many of you are watching? If you have not like the video, please do like, and let's make it go to everyone. Let's make it go to everyone. Do not call when I am just doing it live. Please do not call it. It's going live. Let me check it out. Let me go for the end of the game. Rajendra Shrestha versus Amit Patrai. Amit Patrai is again from he's playing from Delhi. When you organize a tournament, it's really hard to do it live together because you'll get much more calls and you need to reply it, otherwise there will be problems. So guys, after one round it will be fine. We have this time, let me put it more near. Time control is fine. We'd like to thank three-time Nepal champion Badilal Nepali, who came with this initiative to conduct a tournament among the low-rated players that are below 1600, so that they can also play well. They can also go to fight among themselves and find the best among themselves. That's why we have a huge number. We have 75 players who are playing, and that's really great among the Nepalese players below 1600, and it's 75 players. Isn't this great? Below 1600, we have one player which is above 1600, that is Suzana Lohani, and because she is a female player and we allowed all the female players to participate in this tournament, we have only one female player that is above 1600 active player, that is Suzana Lohani, and she is participating and she is also current Nepal champion. Let's go back to the game. We have Suzana Lohani versus Saroj Khanal. Saroj Khanal is a player from Thapthali Chess Park. He plays great. Those who are watching, please do like the video, and if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe the channel. And let's see the game. Suzana Lohani, of course, with many more active pieces. Let me see, everything is perfect. I want to have if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe. If you have subscribed, then please do like. We have Suzana Lohani already with 1 point, and I have some music, and that will make it more interesting. Let's go back to the game of Kesab Karki versus Anis Neupani, and Kesab Karki is a piece up, but Anis Neupani have 3 pawns. Many more pawns coming up, and Anis Neupani have to struggle hard to play in the time pressure. Pawn push check is coming up. Just a minute. I don't know how players are getting confused, and I taught them how to join and everything to do, and they just. It's fine. Uh, let's see. We're getting much more viewers, guys. If you are watching, please do comment. And who do you think will be winning today? Who do you think will be winning? Pawn pushes, captures, can after again pawn push, then rook cannot defend it. How will white continue? White have to think. This is good in game. Knight comes here. Pawn push was pushable. pawn push, but rook captures. Then after pawn push could be pushable. Yes, that is winning immediately. At this position, if pawn pushes, then knight check is possible, but after king goes, rook captures is possible. So again, king goes there, and it was winning. However, king goes there, pawn goes there, king goes there, and then after pawn push, how will oh, this is a blunder played by black after knight captures, and immediately it's winning now for white. What is this? King comes up and king captures the rook. This happens when you are playing in below rated players, and much more. You'll get a winning position, then after you have a losing position, king goes back, rook captures, king goes there, and then after rook captures, then after king captures, and winning position for black again. Winning position for white, winning position for black. Is a Turkey Sir have to resign now. This is a moment when you will see this type of position when you are just playing with your own opponent players. Yes, this is over for a case of Karkishar. He had the winning position. Let's analyze the game. Let's see the game. Let's see how the game was continued, how it was. Let's see the game. It was like this. Let's see. White has an opening advantage. Pawn push. Knight goes there. Knight comes. Bishop comes there. Bishop goes back. Pawn double. Pawn pushes. Then after queen, bishop comes. Pawn push. Knight goes there. Knight. Use advantage for white. Use advantage because of this pressurizing pawn. This pressurizing pawns. Use advantage for white. Of course, this was winning for white, but I don't know how. That was really a lucky guy. Anis Neopani was a lucky guy. He just won such game. Winning such game is a lucky guy. Look at this position again. After pawn push, pawn captures, pawn captures, pawn captures, pawn push. What was that? This is winning. Then after again losing position. Again, it's somehow graph is increasing and decreasing, up and down, and thus making much more interesting. Let's see where the piece was captured. Knight captures, and this is the moment where black just gave up a piece. Captures, knight captures, pawn double, pawn pushes, captures, knight goes back, king comes up. Rook attacks the pawn, king's defense, rook comes there, knight goes back, king comes up, knight check, goes there, captures, rook there, knight goes back, pawn push, rook there, pawn push, king goes there, rook is still, it's winning for black, but after this moment, when he just played this position, now knight captures, goes there, knight goes there, still it's winning for black, but after this pawn was captured and after rook was played, it was at least somehow better for white. After rook check, then after knight goes anywhere, this was winning for white, but after this he just blundered, just captures, then after knight goes there, even rook check mate was there, that was not played by black because of time pressure. Rook comes there, rook captures, and this is simple winning for Anis Neopani. Good going by Anis Neopani. We have 36 game. Second round already started. First round we have Ravindra Lama with 1 point, and now he's playing with what is this opening? How this is defended? What? A very good opening by white. Goes there, pawn pushes, pawn push, pawn comes there, knight comes there, knight defense, pawn push, knight goes there, again knight is attacked, knight goes back, and knight comes to the b5. What a huge attack by white. Huge attack by white, and this is simply winning for white because of knight. Bishop comes there, and after knight check, king goes anywhere, knight captures the rook, and this is over for of course this is over for black. Isn't this great moment, guys? Great to see so attacking move by Rajan Pahari. Keep watching, guys. I'll just share this video to all the viewers so that I can come to the Let me see. Let me I'll be connecting with you guys because this is already winning position. Let's go back to another game. There was a huge attack by Rajan Pahadi, and that was really great game by Rajan Pahadi. Pawn push, and simply go for knight to b5. Then after knight to c7, and then after knight captures in the a8 and captures the rook, and that was winning simply. Let's go back to the game of Purushottam Silval, a talented young player who's around 12 years, I guess, 12 years, and playing with Ganesh Neopani. Ganesh Neopani just captured a piece for free. What is this? Captures the knight, captures. Why did he play bishop to b4? Bishop b4, rook comes there, queen goes there, and queen simply captures. Then after, it's a piece off for Ganesh Neopani. Sorry, not Ganesh Paudel, sorry, I'm just connecting with Ganesh Neopani and Ganesh Neopani together. And yes, Ganesh Neopani just Ganesh Paudel should win this game now. Of course, he will be winning for sure. Guys, if you are watching and if you have not liked the video, please do like, and if you have also not subscribed the channel, please do subscribe and support us. What is coming out? Why it is coming out of the earphone? I'm advised by many more players, many more viewers. Like if you are doing streaming, you should do it regular. So I'm trying to do it every day with some more interesting, some more games, some more interesting ideas like playing with my subscribers, and also many more things that will of course motivate you guys too. We have Siba Portal. Just he is a father of Ganesh Portal. Similarly, we have Bizain 207. I just don't remember him exactly. He might be Bizay Tamata. And then after we have Pradeep Gura Guy. Similarly, many other games are going on. This is game of Ganesh Portal. Of course, this is winning. Let's see the game of Rajan Pahadi. He had a winning position. Of course, he's a piece up. I'm also planning to bring top rated players to come to our channel so that they can play with our viewers, or they can have some conversation with them, so that you can ask some questions. Also, you can ask your problem, and also we can have some their biography or something like that, which will of course make it more interesting. Like we can have some. If you have any idea, please do comment in the comment box so that we can have much more interesting videos, much more interesting features of games, any games, guys, any games, please. Anyone who have any idea, please do. Please do comment so that we can see if we can organize such thing, and of course make it more interesting. We have Ganesh Portal already in the winning position. Rajan Pahadi already winning so many pieces. Let's go back to the game. We have Sibu Portal with 2 of 2. Similarly, we have Suraj Shrestha 2 of 2. Suraj Shrestha, of course. Suraj Shrestha just won. And it's Neopani. That's great. Let's see the game. E5 captures. Wow. Just sacrificing pawn. You know why do you sacrifice a pawn in the very opening? Mostly when black sacrifice a pawn, it's not so good, but if you are able to just play it rapidly, then you can attack and you win. Sangam Portal. Hello, Lai. Hello, Sangam. Knight goes there, captures, queen captures, bishop captures. Wow, bishop captures. But that was a blunder played by black because this queen and d4 is protected by pawn and e3. If e3 was not there, then it would be great, but it is not captured. Gap comes back, queen goes there, and after pawn push, queen comes there, rook comes, bishop goes back, bishop comes here, queen comes there. What is happening? I don't know. They are just black out, time out. Oh, it is bad moment for Anish Neopani. He's just lost in time. He had a winning position. Sorry. We have another game. We have another game between the. Let's see this game. B Gorkha. If is Nissan Limbu, I guess Nissan Limbu versus Bishwa Parazuli, and I think yes, Bishwa Parazuli is a pawn up, anti-bishop, and it's somehow winning for black because of this pass pawn. When you will be able to exchange the rook, it might be winning, but because of anti-color bishop, it will be winning. Pradeep Guragai, I have one idea. Top players each other by commenting their thoughts during the game and explain why they make certain moves and what they are planning. While playing and commenting by themselves is good idea, but it's really hard to play and comment. It's not that easy to play and comment your ideas and just play and keep on playing, because it's hard to plan and then after comment. But after the game they can comment. We can have some games, and after the tournament ends, then we can have some. We can watch on YouTube and get some insights into how top players think. Sangam Paul, do you watch Agamator? Yes, I do watch Agamator. Yes, he's really great. Agamator is the top commentator, and everyone do watch it. Not only me, and everyone will watch. Everyone does watch it. Uh, those who have practiced and commenting the games can comment easily, but still it affects their games. Like some players doesn't affect. We have high insights like Nakamura. He just comment everything within a second. He just plans everything and just comments within a second. That's really great for great player like Nakamura and many other players, many top players. What is this? This is winning position for black. Pawn push. How this pawn will be defended? How can this pawn be defended? Bishop comes here. Bishop check. No matters. We can play queen to c7, attacks the rook. Pawn push. Simple. This is winning for black. Immediate winning for black. Yes, this is resignable and is resigned. Only one game left. Purnima Gurung is playing with Bijay Tamata, and Purnima Gurung with 2 pawn up. Purnima Gurung is under 10 or under 12 champion. I just don't remember exactly. He's under 12 champion, I guess. Under 12 champion. Not the woman champion. She's under 12 open champion, and that's why she's playing so great. Now white have to resign, otherwise queen comes up, and then after it's totally resignable. Queen captures and resigned. Yes, it is resigned by Bijay Tamata, and we have already 10 seconds left for next game. Top players, and is there anyone who just didn't play the game? We have only one player, Susila Gurung, didn't play. We have another, Bisal Garogai. I don't know who is he. Let's see the top board game again. Guys, if you have not subscribed our channel, please do subscribe, and if you have not liked this streaming, please do like so that it will go and spread to all the viewers, to all the subscriber among ourselves. We have Saurabh 777, Saurabh Nepane, I guess Saurabh Nepane, who is brother of Anisa Nepane, is playing with Siva Portal. And what is this? Saurabh Portal, he's not online. Where is Saurabh Portal? Might be some connectivity for him. Wow, we have many more viewers watching. Thank you for watching. If you have not liked the video, please do like it so that it will go to everyone. If you have not subscribed, please do subscribe. Let's go back to the game of Susana Lohani versus Bijeshwar Servas. Bijeshwar Banepa 884. Banepa 884 is one of the talented player who is regularly playing online with us, but he do not have played any real online real face-to-face tournament, and he have no rating, so he's unrated, but his game is more than 17 to 1800 rated players. That's why he's able to play this game. Do you watch in Please? It may Let me read out the comments. We have Pradeep Guragai again writing, in Please it may be difficult, but maybe in Rapid they can. Yes, in Rapid they can, but we have to call them, we have to request them to come because we cannot pay them. Let's see if we can bring them and analyze with the game. We can also call them to play with subscribers or some players, and show their insights, or we can bring out their games, and then after they can just explain their games and just can have plans and show their insights. Sangam Portal also. Do you watch to, do you watch to do you watch to just to enjoy the show, or do you solve the pause the video? Actually, I didn't watch much because I just have much more other thing. I just watch, and if there is any puzzle, we try to solve it. I try to solve it. I didn't watch it regularly, but I just solve the puzzle as well for sure. I was trying to call. I was trying to. I was trying to call a supporter for me today. He was, I guess he was from India. He was trying to come in my stream, but I didn't know where he. I didn't call him exactly. I just called him in the morning. He said okay, but let me see if I can connect him or not. He's Ansu. Let me see. Let me see if I can connect him again. I don't remember. We have. Do you remember every game of Susanna Lohani? There is no pawn on the g file, guys. There is no pawn on g file whenever Susanna plays black. And with this position, Susanna have a huge advantage little by little, and she just opens everything. King goes here, rook comes here, queen goes anywhere like on the h file, and she have huge attack for white, and she just wins the game. This is a huge planning for Susanna. Susanna just plays park defense and just go for f captures, g captures an f file, and then after there will be an open file for queen, and she just wins it. And she just wins it, guys. Here is an exchange sacrifice for, what is this exchange sacrifice for black? This excellent sacrifice, but black didn't capture because bishop on d3 is really strong, and bishop can capture simple on c4. Is it a pawn up for? Is it a pawn up for black? I think this is a pawn up for black. We have many more other viewers. If you like the video, please do hit the like button over there so that many more viewers can see. Then this is bishop comes back. Knight captures and pawn is back. Knight captures, pawn captures, rook captures, then after queen to b6 is possible, queen to b6 is possible, then after the rook on c5 can be protected, right? Will he capture the pawn? Will he capture the pawn? I don't remember. I didn't think he will capture the pawn because it might be a risky movement. But pawn on e5 is attack. I think black has some good position over here because of the knight and s2. Knight and s2 is not doing anything over here. And of course, this might be good position for black. However, because of the isolated pawns on c5 now, isolated pawn on c6, these two pawns might be weak and have to worry for it. Queen goes on the e2. Let me see anyone here. Sikhar Regmi draw a game with Bishop Razuli, and there is no one who have 3 of 3 points. We have 75 players playing. This is great number, and of course, this is great to see huge number among the below 1600 rated players, and they are from Nepal, guys. They are from Nepal. Do you believe it? We didn't see 75 number in the real fide tournaments, rating tournaments in Nepal, but now we are seeing it in the online tournament. This is great. We can see the great achievement for Nepal chess for sure. We can see many new players are coming up, many new viewers are coming up. We are seeing the game. Let's go back to such game which might be some interesting. Let's see this game. Ranjit Rai versus Ravi Godar. Ravi Godar is playing from Australia. Yes, Ravi Godar is playing from Australia, and Ranjit Rai is white, whereas Ravi Godar is black. Ravi Godar. Ravi Godar has just contributed leeches. He have contributed leeches with some amount and just help leeches because leeches is a free. He doesn't ask for any membership. You can join it for free. You can just play for free. You can make a study for free. You can have many more features in it. You can just do many more things in it. Let me read out the comment again. I can see many more comments. Thanks for responding. I will come in the later stream too. Sangam Portal, thank you for coming here and being with us. Of course, be in our stream, and if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe and help us. We are trying to connect many more players. Ranjit Rai with a pawn down. Will he be able to win the game? Will he be able to come back or not? We will be, of course, seeing that in the game. We have Ranjit Rai, one of the challenger of this, one of this challenger who will be able to either win the game, but of course if he lose the game, then it will be really hard for him to just accomplish the title of this tournament. But of course, let's see what happens. We are not sure what is going on and what will happen. Pawn up for black might be interesting, but the bishop on the f7 is not so good. If everything goes well, if his pieces just gets active, the bishop on d5, the bishop on d3 is really active and just targeting an at 7, and of course this might be good. Let's go back to the tournament. Let's see. Knight goes back, attacks the rook. Pawn captures, pawn is taken back. This look good for Ranjit Rai. If rook could capture on f6, there will be pawn captures, queen captures, and there was mating threat that was defended by black. But of course, if bishop was back, then bishop check would be coming up. This is advantage for white now. Attacks the knight. This looks interesting game, so I'm not going to another game, guys. This is interesting, so I'm not going to another game. Those who are watching, please do comments so that we can have some interesting game. What is that? This is a pawn piece down. Bishop captures, queen captures, rook captures, and piece down for white. If I were here, I could go for bishop backward and then after play something like bishop check or something different. What can happen? Goes there, captures, queen goes there, queen exchange, rook captures, and this is rook. This is piece up for Rabi Gutar, and of course this is winning for black. Piece is back. Guys, this is getting more interesting. When you win the piece, again it is piece back. Pawn captures back. Two pawn up and winning for Ranjit Rai. This goes here, it goes back. Let me see how. Let me see how. I'm getting a call. What is this? Please do not call. What is this? Sorry guys, I was just getting a call. And this is winning, of course, for white now. This is winning, of course, for white. Why didn't he capture this? King comes here, pawn captures was there, but that was not played because of time pressure. Two pawn up, of course, this will be winning. Just a minute, guys. Just a minute. Sorry, I was just getting a call. Sorry for that, guys. King goes there. When you were, I had my phone silent, but of course I got a call on the laptop, so I need to ask him not to call that. This goes there, pawn push. Where king goes there. How will he continue? Rook captures pawn. Rook captures pawn was also pushable, I guess. King goes here, rook captures pawn, and there will be two pass pawn. Of course, you will be winning immediately. Simply, you can capture the pawn, and you can capture this one as well. There will be three pawn up, simple winning. Of course, you didn't have to think much when you capture this pawn. There will be two pass pawn. You didn't need to have this pawn. I don't know what is he trying to do. Time pressure, and just captured. He should have two pass pawn. Now he have to think much more. Of course, this is winning because there is two pass pawn, two far pass pawn. This is winning. Pawn pushes. I don't think exactly king is over here, but yes, king is in front of the pawn. Will it be winning? Rook check. Rook check is possible. Why didn't he play that? King goes there, again goes there. I think this is draw. Two pawn in the corner, rook pawns, and it might be draw. Pawn, king must go there. King must go. Now it was winning after pawn push, and h7 was winning immediately, but he didn't see that, and rook check comes to pawn push, and it's winning. Of course, now it's winning. But after, let me show you the draw position, guys. At that position it was draw, I guess. Let me show you draw position. I think I can show you draw position. Yes. Let me show you draw position. This comes here, then king to g8. King comes here. There might be king h8. King comes here, or king to g6. Then there will be check coming up. Again, king have to come here. Then rook goes back, and king comes here. There will be king comes here. But yes, king comes here. There will be rook check. But it is of course there is no pawn. King can go here, king can go here, king can go here, and simply it's winning. So if the pawn was not over here, king can go and hide on the h8. So it's winning, I think. Let me check out. King goes here, rook check again. King goes over here, rook goes here, and then after rook comes here, and king comes up. King comes here and just giving up a pawn. Now after rook comes here, and of course this is winning. At some point it is draw, but as king can go and hide an a7, that's why here it's winning. Just a minute. Let me go back. Round three is just started, I guess. Round three just started, I think. Yes, round four. Sorry, round four. We started with 3 of 3 point with 3 of 3 for Siba, Siba Portal, and similarly we have Ranjit Rai with 3 of 3. Similarly we have Ganesh Portal with 3 of 3. Similarly we have Bizen. Bizen, I don't remember Bizen. Bizen, I don't remember him exactly. Bizen. Bizen. I didn't remember his exactly, but similarly we have Bijendra Singh with 3 of 3 points. Pradeep Guragai with 3 of 3 point. Of course, Suzana Lohani, current woman female champion with 3 of 3. Similarly, we have Rajan Pahadi 3 of 3. Shikhar Regmi with 2.5. Similarly, Biswa Parajuli with 3.5. Let me check it out. Let me go for some players who are playing at the last. Let me go at the game of Pinod Kafle. Pinod Kafle versus Dia Shrestha. Pinod Kafle didn't came up. Let me go for another game. Let me so go for Srishtina Shrestha versus Mananit. Mananit is a player from I don't remember his name, and Manit is a young around school level player, and opening is perfect for both the player. There's no any mistake. And here pawn push. This captures Manit is white, whereas black just pushes a pawn, and this is blunder. Immediate blunder. What? Because there's no knight captures. After pawn captures, bishop captures, or knight captures, and this piece pawn blunder. I don't know why black just played d5 and just gave up a piece, and this is simply it's winning for white. That happens for this beginner. They are just beginner player. They just are learning chess and just join the game. Um, guys, keep watching. I'll be back in just few minutes, and just 1 minute, guys. Oh, I just got a call again, and that was a problem for Akit. She was just playing and just got disconnected, and I didn't remember Bizen. Bizen is I didn't remember his real ID. Bizen, let me check it out. Some profile of Bizen. Bizen is 1800, and he is just playing really great. Yes, Bizen just wins many more games, and he looks to be a good player. I didn't think Bizen is bad player. So here Bizen just is in the winning position with Siva Portal. Of course, two pawn up. Of course, two pawn up, and of course this is winning for Bizen. Let me check it out from very beginning. D4 was played. D4 was played by D4 was played, of course. Did I unmute? Yes, it's unmuted. I just think d4, d5, bishop goes there, knight goes there. Simple opening theory. Pawn captures, queen captures, knight captures, pawn back, and immediately in very opening, black is a pawn up. Just sacrifice pawn. White just sacrifice a pawn, and that was simply captured by black. And next move, knight goes there, knight captures, rook comes there, knight captures, rook captures, rook captures, knight captures, rook comes there. Then after knight there, simply captures the pawn, knight goes there, attacks the bishop. Bishop captures, pawn captures, rook comes, attacks the rook, and this is simply winning for. Of course, this is winning for black. 2 pawn up. Must, I think. Whoa, what is that? Bishop captures, rook captures, and then after rook captures and a2. This is of course winning. This is winning for sure. Siba Bodil, who are just leading the tournament, now have to resign. I think most probably he will leave for a few minutes, but this is resignable. Anything can happen, but still we have. Let's go back to the top game of Susanna Lohani. Susanna Lohani wins the pawn. Susanna Lohani is black. Structure of black is not so good. Here white have so many piece advance, and black has isolated pawns. Many isolated pawns. There is a nice commentary. Thank you, Pramita Mate. Thank you for following us for so long and always being there, commenting on our videos, and of course being there with us. Pawn push, and if black can come out this bishop and manage to have this isolated pawns to be good position, of course this will be winning for black. But of course, let's see. 2 pawn up. Yes, 2 pawn up for black. Guys, Susanna Lohani might be the one who might win this tournament. Anything can happen. Susanna Lohani is also a great player. She got a rating of 1600 and something. As we have Susanna Lohani 1600, the only one player with more than 1600 rated player, because we allowed all the female player to participate in the tournament. Let's see what will happen. Will Susanna Lohani be able to win the tournament or not? But of course, there are many other players who have not increased their rating, but their games are higher than 1600. Knight captures, knight, pawn captures. Of course, the bishop on f5 is doing everything. Bishop pair is good for black. Black is just maintaining everything. Now black have good bishop. Of course, the rook is coming up. And then after rook cannot come on the c8 because knight check is coming up. Rook comes on the d8. This protects the knight check. How will black just defend everything? Black will be able to defend everything. Now again, rook check is coming up. Rook check. Of course, bishop on d2 do not do anything. If I can attack your knight, then I will be winning a piece on the c6. Of course, I will be capturing this one, and then after I'll go for rook to c8 immediately, and then simply go for capturing the pawn on the c2. Yes, that was played by Susanna Lohani. Susanna Lohani just have a great idea. Just now pawn on the c2 cannot be protected. Yes, it can be protected, but of course this is many pawn up. 2 pawn up is enough to win the game. This can be protected. Those who might think Susanna Lohani can see this video and might see the move, as you know that live streaming is 30-second delay than the normal games, so she is playing much more faster. If she keeps looking the streaming, then it will be hard for her to win the game. Ganesh Podal have to worry for him. He don't have any idea. Now bishop coming on the f5, just capturing the pawn on the c2. Whoa, now this is over. This is over for white. Next pawn is gone. This pawn is gone. Of course, I will simply capture this one. I have so many pawns, and then after simply winning 2 pass pawns, and simply winning for black. Let's go back to the other game. We have Siba Podal versus Bizen. Bizen have so many pawn up, 4 pawn up, and this is winning. Rook check, and then after rook captures, pawns up, many pawn up. Bijendra Singh with 4 of 4 pawn, and we have another Pradeep Gura guy with 4 of 4 pawn, 4 of 4 point. Ranjit Rai was just Ranjit Rai just lost the game with Pradeep Gura guy. Ranjit Rai had to suffer with Pradeep Gura guy. Let's see where the magic went. Oh, it's the opening mistake by Ranjit Rai. Queen to e2, an opening mistake by Ranjit Rai. The only move was a6 over there. After knight captures, the queen check, and then after pawn push, queen captures, and immediately there is a pawn down. Captures, 2 pawn down. Wow. Look at the magic of queen to b5, and after queen captures in b7. This looks really great. Guys, you can simply check it out. This is completely winning for white, as it can be defended, and h2 everything is gone, and this is resigned by black. So many pieces, so many pawns up, and this is resigned. Yes, resigned. Ranjit Rai just lost a game with Pradeep Guragai, and let's see, Rajan Pahari just lost a game with Vijender Singh. Similarly, we have a game going on. This game is going on. We have 2 pawn up, but how will black continue? Black can simply come up, captures the knight. Sorry, captures the bishop on the g2 after pushing the pawn, and there will be a pass pawn for e6. Yeah, this is simply end. This is simply end for white. White must resign, but this is a Swiss tournament, so no problem. No problem. They can play as much they want, but of course they will be. This will be losing position for Siva Borden, and it's just resign. Sorry, this is the over for Ganesh Borden and just resign. We have Bina Jaiswal versus Pradeep. Wow, this girls are coming top and top. Look, guys, girls are playing so great. YouTube is not receiving data. What is showing now? YouTube is not receiving video to maintain you smooth streaming. I don't know what is that, but I think it's fine, I guess. Bina Jaiswal with time pressure, will she be able to win the game or not? This is time pressure. How will she continue? Queen check is coming up. Queen can simply defend it. This ended with draw. What is this? How Bina didn't win the game? This must be winning position. This must be winning position. Let me check it out. How Bina could win the game? Let me go to the final position. Bina must win the game. Bina had the winning position. She had queen coming up, and after this queen check, king goes there. Oh, this is simple. You can just push the pawn. Push the pawn. If queen check, no problem. Push the pawn. Queen check, no problem. I can go for rook this, and there is no check. I guess there is. If there is check, there will be queen check coming up, and it is immediate winning. If king comes here, there will be queen check coming up. Of course, this is simple winning. Just protect your king with your pieces. This is how you win when you are a piece up an open king. You should protect your king with your pieces, and just you should not let your opponent to give check, and simply winning. Simple winning. This is winning for black, but Bina didn't see that and just won the game. We have round 5. Game started. And yes, Sikhar Regmi at 3.5. Sikhar Regmi versus Suraj Shrestha game going on. E4 and Sikhar Regmi is back. C5 is played. D6 goes there. Pawn push goes there. Just a minute, guys. I'm getting a call for my food, so I'm getting. I relax my parents. I'll be eating after a few minutes, so no problem in that case. Let me think. How many of you are watching? Please do like the video if you have not done it, and if you have not subscribed our channel, I request you to please do subscribe, and let's make it more interesting. We have Sikhar Ray. he's already more than 50, around more than 60 I guess, and he's playing like the normal players. That's why for chess, no age counts. Any age player can play the game. Three-time Nepal champion Badilal Nepali just supported us for this tournament, and we are just able to organize this type of tournament. We like to thank him for his support. We will request every players to get into chess and also just learn for it. We have Sikhar Regmi versus Suraj Singh, and rook captures and pawn push, immediate pawn push. That was great. How will black continue? Knight captures pawn is coming up, and knight captures bishop is coming up. This look good position for white. Rook can come to the and this is losing position after knight captures. Knight captures, queen captures, bishop comes on the f5. Sorry, knight bishop comes on the g5, but he didn't play that. I think this was good winning position for white. If you're watching, please do comment so that we can see how many of you are watching. Of course, again, this is already winning exchange now. You can simply capture the bishop, queen captures, and bishop can come to the g5 and simply captures the what is this? Why didn't he plays this one? He want to play more aggressive. Suraj Shrestha just want to play more aggressive. This looks really interesting position, right? So I didn't want to go in other game. But however, let's go back to the game of Suzana Lohani versus Vijender Singh, and Suzana Lohani is a pawn up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pawn up. 7 pawn, sorry, 7 pawn. 7 pawns and 6 pawns. Pawn push is a mistake. Pawn push is a mistake. Yes, pawn push is a mistake because if pawn push again, what happens if pawn pushes? Can have something. Pawn push, there will be pawn push h4 coming up, and of course this is winning for white. Now there is immediate pawn captures, pawn is coming up, and then after pawn captures there will be rook captures. Pawn captures, knight captures, bishop captures, then after bishop on the g5, and again this is winning. Just sacrifice your piece over here, bishop have to capture, then after bishop to g5, use tactical moment, right? Guys, this looks really great when you see many more tactical position. You don't want to go in another game. And this is not played by white. There was immediate knight captures and f6 coming up, bishop captures, then after bishop to g5 coming up, it is not played again. It can be again knight captures and the f6, bishop captures, bishop to g5, then after bishop rook captures and f6 is possible. Let's check it out. Whoa, this where this pawn goes there. Pawn was sacrificed at the opening by Vijender Singh and it was captured by white. You can see guys, when you have good position. Oh, pawn is back. How will Suzana defend this? There is no way to defend as Suzana lost the game, and we have Vijender Singh just winning the game and with 5 of 5 points. Why is he not coming for bishop to g5? Bishop to g5 is the move you can immediate come and win the game. Why are you not coming for bishop to g5? Even I can capture this one, alright. And again we have now pawn bishop attack. If pawn pushes, bishop captures. Sikher Regmi now have to resign. Now here comes bishop to g5, simply capturing the bishop, and this is winning, simple winning. Or you'll have to go for after all where there is a moment where you can play bishop to f5, bishop comes and the g5. But again you can go for bishop captures bishop, rook captures, then there will be g4 coming up, and it will of course win the game, win the piece back and win the game for sure. But he didn't play that. Rook captures pawn, rook captures bishop, pawn captures, sacrificing another piece. Bishop goes back, rook captures, rook captures. Nothing is here. This is losing position for, this is losing for white now. White will simply have to resign now. Had winning position. I'll show you after this game. There was a winning position for white, but he didn't see that. Let me see the game of Bizain versus Pradeep Guragai. Pradeep Guragai game where Pradeep Guragai is at the winning position with winning so many pawns. Pradeep Guragai with winning so many pawns. What is this? This captures, attacks. Oh, he just gave up the rook over here, and rook is just simply exchange up, and it's winning for black, of course. Just gave up a rook, and that was simply winning position for white. Simply winning, you should resign. Pradeep Guragai just won the game. Simply winning, yes, queen captures and winning, guys. There was a winning position for Suraj Shrestha, but he didn't see that. Suzana Lohani just resigns. Queen check. Queen checkmate. Simple mate. King goes here, and there will be queen checkmate. Still not mate. Oh, now it's mate. Let me see the sacrifice which I are talking about. Let me show you the game. Let me show it's huge advantage for white, but I don't know why it huge advantage for white, but he didn't play that. Rook comes here, pawn pushes, then after bishop comes here, king, rook goes there. Even at this moment, rook could simply come here, but bishop goes back, attacks the queen. After king goes there, captures. Then I was talking about knight captures the pawn. After bishop captures, there will be bishop coming up here, or you can go for queen first. Then after it comes here, then we can simply go bishop to g5, or simply go for pawn attack and attack the bishop. You can, if bishop comes here, then after, or first the pawn on the g6 is attacked, so you have to defend it. Then after there is even rook captures and even rook captures in f6, or you can go for bishop to g5 and rook comes here. There will be rook captures or rook to f3, and simply this is winning. Bishop comes here, queen goes backward, bishop comes here and simply capture it, and then after, if he captures it, I can simply capture it, and this is winning, of course. Very much this is winning for sure. Oh, I just forgot, we are just watching the game, and next round just starts. Suraj, no, this is Sunbird. I don't remember his name exactly. It's knight versus bishop, and if you don't know how to mate with knight versus bishop, you need to bring a pattern where king comes over here, just bring your opponent king to the last last square, then after you can simply win the game. It's the moment where, yes, now black can win the game. King comes over here. King comes here or king comes here. If guys, if you have not subscribed our channel, please do subscribe. If you are watching, please do like the video if you have not done it yet. I'm getting the picture of this position. It ended with draw. Let me show you guys how you can win this game. It might be helpful for everyone. It might be helpful for everyone, guys. You can see it. Let me show you guys. Look, let's go back to the final position. This position you have to go just block this square, so where your opponent goes. Let's go for king to b6 final. Let me go to the final because it's already king to the final squares. You have to bring to the final rank first of all. So I'll just go up. Oh, just end it. It's end up here. King goes here. Just bring your king. Says that it have to come out. It try to come out, but it will not be able to come out. Goes out. King goes here. If king cannot come here, king goes up. Then just go bring your king. King have to go to the final rank. King cannot come here. King can just come here. And after, just bring your knight. Bring your knight just to block the square, to block the g3 square. King goes here in g3 square. Do not let your opponent to go out. King comes here. Just keep check. Goes here. Then after, knight to f5. Now it will be made in 8. King have to come here. Just take the waiting move. Goes here. King comes here. King comes here. Simply take the waiting move. King comes here. Knight comes up. Or you can simply play the move like just blocking the ways. Just goes here. King comes here. King comes here. King comes here. Bishop check. King comes here. Knight check here. Knight check here is mate. I don't know why he didn't play that. You have to bring your opponent king to the final square. Sorry, final square, and then after you have to move your bishop and king in such a way that it will go to the final corner, or there will be just block the square and you can win the game. I have made a video on it. You can have a double pattern. If your knight is over here, you can simply make the double pattern and just go and win the game. There's a video on it. You can go and watch on our YouTube and just go on it. We have already 6th round is started. Bijender Singh with 5 of 5 points. Sika Redmi just won a losing game with Suraj Shrestha. Similarly, we have Pradeep Guragai playing with Bijender Singh, and this look really great. Many more interesting position today. Below 1600 means you get many more interesting position. You can see sacrifice on very beginning. Bishop comes there, knight captures, bishop captures. If you capture this knight, there will be pawn push coming up. Bishop captures, king captures, knight captures, pawn pushes, pawn double, knight captures, pawn captures. Bishop comes there. What happens if pawn captures knight? Then there will be queen captures queen. So it's not pushable. Bishop comes there, knight goes back, and of course white is a pawn up. You are trying to gain a pawn. You are trying to gain advantage, but you are a pawn down now. How will you win if you are not able to play much great position? If anyone want to know how to checkmate with knight and bishop, I can make a video, a deep video. Knight and bishop. We can make the deep video on it. Bishop captures and d h6, another sacrifice. I'm getting a sacrifice and sacrifice and sacrifice, but this sacrifice is simply taken back after queen check and then after queen captures and e6, winning position for Bijender Singh. And this look winning for Bijender Singh. Of course, Bijender Singh will be the champion. I guess Bijender Singh might be the champion of this tournament. Like, he cannot be defended by any other player. Let's go back to the game. I'm just watching the game of Sangam versus Sangam Shrestha. Sangam Shrestha also playing great. We can see the rating of these two players: 1825, 1932, 38. Sorry, Sikar Regmi from Butwal. Sikar Regmi from Butwal playing right now. Guys, I'm playing, just feeling some out hungry. Today I was feeling hungry. I couldn't play well, but today I am just commenting, so no problem. I can comment even feeling hungry. Like this look like white can simply win the game with winning 2 pawns. Sangam Shrestha, right? I'm pronouncing it Sangam, but I didn't remember. Yes, Sangam Shrestha playing. Sangam Shrestha might be from, I don't remember him exactly. Pin. Just sacrifice a pawn. This might be the poisonous pawn on the b2. Bishop captures, rook comes there, queen comes there, and then after simply you can go for what? You can go for something like rook comes here. Is possible or not? Rook comes here, then of course bishop can come here. Bishop can come to the e5. Bishop can come to e5. Is it possible to come the bishop to e5 or not? Bishop to e5, rook captures, then bishop can captures on the f4. How will Sikher be able to see this or not? I think bishop to e5 is the only move. Bishop to e5, rook captures, bishop captures, and rook can captures on the b7. Of course, this will be rook cannot capture on b7 because there is rook checkmate coming up. Look like interesting position. What will white do after bishop to e5? If queen captures on e5, then queen captures. Oh my God, he didn't see that, and just simply captures the bishop on the d5. I think bishop and e5 was very interesting move. I can show you. I can show you now. I don't think. Can we go for analysis immediately? I can go for analysis immediately. Bishop to e5. If rook captures, there was bishop captures and rook captures, and b7 there was rook check coming up, and there was rook defending and rook captures and the e1, and there is checkmate coming up. Sorry, rook check. King comes here, then after king comes here, rook captures, then after rook captures and the b4. Only move is to, I can go for rook captures also, but what will be the good move? Rook captures, rook is played. Rook comes on the d2, queen check. King forcefully on the h2. After a huge calculation, Sikher Regmi just played rook captures and the d5. I had more good position like bishop coming to e5, but he didn't play that. Pawn defending the pawn. If rook goes anywhere, rook check is coming up. Rook to d6 attacks the pawn. Queen captures, queen, pawn captures queen. Then after rook can simply come on the 8. Guys, who do you think will be winning the game? Bijender Singh with time pressure, 4 seconds left, and of course Pradeep Guragai. Bijender Singh has the winning position. How did Pradeep Guragai just manage the position? Pawn captures, pawn just if taken back, captures, pawn goes there, pawn pushes again, captures. Look at it, guys. Look at it. Pawn on the e6. Just is captured. Everything had a pawn, two pawn up, but he couldn't do anything. Pawn 1 second left to, oh my god, he just moved his piece into 0.6, 0.6, 0.9. This is going great. And it ended Pradeep Guragai with 6, just won Bijendra Singh, and this won the game with time pressure. Pradeep Guragai won with 6 of 6 point. Oh my god. Pradeep Guragai with 6 of 6 point, the only one who just won all the 6 games. Rick Gupta. Rick Gupta is from Sikkim playing right at this moment, and he just won Sushil Subedi, Ranjit Rai, and many more other players. Sikhar Regmi game going on. Sikhar Regmi versus. This looks like Roy's position. Rook captures, king captures. Sorry, queen captures, king captures. Pawn is attacked. Rook can comes on the b5, and this is Roy's position. How would Sikhar continue? Rook captures. This is blunder played by Sikhar Regmi. Now black have to fight for draw. Rook could come to the b5. Rook could have come to the b5. Rook b5. Pawn push. Sangam with pawn push. Sangam is playing for a draw, I guess. Rook to b7. Rook to b7 is winning position. Rook to b7. Rook b7, and rook goes anywhere. Pawn push. King goes here, and there was rook checkmate coming up. Then, of course, he had to play pawn push. Then after pawn captures was the moment, but it couldn't be played. Isn't it mate? Yes, Sangam just won. Sikhar Regmi. Sikhar had to move his rook somehow to play like rook to d6 or rook to c6 or rook to e6, is that he can give check and then after capture the pawn, and just giving up the pawn over here. Like he could play rook to c6, but of course this is winning for white because of pawn scrambled and king on the h5. This is of course winning for black, and Pradeep Guragai with 6 of 6 points, Sangam with 5 points. We can see many more 5 points. Vijender Singh has 2 pawn up in the very opening, but he couldn't win the game. Good position and good going for Pradeep Guragai. This is the first time Pradeep Guragai is at the higher rank, and Pradeep Guragai. We have 2 more game left. This is Bijay Tamata versus Mission the Hall game going on, and Bijay Tamata with 2 queens. Of course, you should resign this type of position because there is no way to win this type of games. Bijay have time pressure, but of course he can play. Of course he can win. If queen check, there will be queen check coming up. Sorry, queen captures. This might be a problem. Oh, again, this is blunder. This is the moment where Mission Dahal was waiting for, and this captures. Yes, this is the blunder move played by white. But still it's winning for white because of the pawn on the c6. Now queen check. And it ended with draw, and yes, this ended with draw. There was winning position. This is the moment where Vijay Tamata might have sad face because he had 2 queen up He had two queen, but he couldn't win. He just gave first queen and just won. Just had to satisfy with the draw. Two more rounds left. First board we have Rick Gupta from Sikkim playing right this game from all over outside from Nepal, and Rick Gupta who is continuous, who plays around 1400 and something rated player. Pradeep Guragai with white and Rick Gupta with black. He will go for knight to f6 most probably. That's played by Rick Gupta most probably, and I prefer here d5. Sorry, d4 because I like Kostawansky gambit, and I prefer d4. If you know how to play d4, then just go for it because it's really good to play in the place game and of course in the rapid games. If you know the idea of Kostawansky gambit, you can go for d4 immediately because this is not the losing position. It's somehow, if your opponent know it, you can go for equal position, and if your opponent don't know it, you will be immediately winning the game. Again, I would like to thank all the participation. Sorry, all again I would like to thank all the participants who just joined the tournament and made the tournament a huge grand success. Of course, we'd like to thank our supporter, Mr. Badrilal Nepali, three-time Nepal champion, who just supported us for the event and made this event go successful. Because of his support, we could just make the tournament successful, as this would be a backbone for someone to stand up. Two more rounds. Let me check it out. I'm getting a complaint for Suraj Shrestha that he is not able to play the game. Let me see Suraj Shrestha. Suraj Shrestha is not online. Mm, Let me check it out. Let me go for the game of Rick Gupta. Whoever wins, still two more rounds, and after two rounds, we'll be seeing we will be getting the final. We will be getting the winner of the tournament. Rick Gupta versus Rick Gupta with a pawn up. Rick Gupta with black pieces. We have Pradeep Guragai with white pieces. Pradeep Guragai just a game with won a game with Business Singh. The sacrifice. What was that? Knight to h4? Knight to h4 it was the bad move by Pradeep Guragai. Captures, queen captures. Knight to h4 was not the good move. Knight could simply capture in the g5 or somehow what this two piece doing over here? Knight to h4 was bad move. Two pawn off for black, and also this is winning, simple winning. If queen goes anywhere, queen check is coming up. Bishop on a7 is also doing his work. Look at this, bishop on a7 doing, bishop on h3 doing, attacking the rook on f8 attacking the queen. How will Pradeep just defend it? Queen cannot come over here, simply queen can capture, and there will be immediate Over here, queen comes on the h1, trying to exchange. If I can have something, I could go for queen captures as well, but this is also winning. And bishop goes anywhere. Now it's winning. Nothing to do. Bishop queen on the g2. Anything you play, this is winning. Even after pawn captures, also it's winning. Pawn captures, bishop captures, and then after simple, it's winning. Everything, anything you play is winning. Interesting position. Rick Gupta just will win. Just will win. Yes, of course he will be winning. And let me check it out. Some game of the players who is playing at the last position. And this is Gautam Indra. I just was going to see the game, and Gautam Indra just went for rook to c3 and immediately capturing the queen, and it just won the game with Mukul Modak. And we have again top players. Sikhar Regmi just won with Biren Karki. Let me check it out the game. e4, e5, d4, captures, bishop comes there. Wow, Dennis Gambit on the board. Dennis Gambit, guys. Dennis Gambit is played by Sikhar Regmi. Sikhar Regmi is playing Dennis Gambit. If you know how to play Dennis Gambit, it's good. But if you do not know how to play, it will be good for black. Of course, this is not good position for simple winning. Wow. Rook captures, king have to capture forcefully. If king cannot go anywhere, then after rook, king checkmate. Wow. No, this is already losing because there is knight check coming up, and immediate this is over for you guys. Pradeep, it's over for you because after knight check, you have to capture with your queen. Oh, there was knight check immediate. There was knight check mate is there, and Pradeep, you just lost the game. Use attack by Rick Gupta. Rick Gupta just played the game. Use attack by Rick Gupta and Sangam with 6 point again. One Suzana Lohani. Sangam Shrestha just won Suzana Lohani. Let me check it out the game of Sangam Shrestha with Suzana Lohani. Suzana Lohani is black. Of course, you will go for park defense. And Sangam just played use. This is look at this position. Just giving pawn. When you are able to play gray, you can just give up the pawn for sure. And this is how does it happen? Suzana Lohani just lost this game. How could it happen? Oh, this move. Suzana Lohani just play rook here and this resign. There was a move queen to b1. You can capture the rook because there is queen capture queen. This didn't happen in the board. Suzana didn't see this, and then after there was queen captures, and immediately Suzana just resigned. Suzana had the winning position. She just lost the winning position. We have Bijinder Singh back with the first number one. Bijinder Singh just winning everyone, and 7 more games going on. Rustam Silwal versus Biswa Parazuri, and this is draw. Guys, this is draw because there is opposition, and king goes here. If king comes here, this will be losing position for white, but of course if king comes here, then after king comes here, king goes here, pawn push, king comes here, and it's immediately winning. Sorry, it's immediately draw for both the player. Pawn pushes, king comes here, and it's stalemate. A normal pawn endgame opposition, and this is simple guys, this is simple position, and this is draw. let's go back to the game. Let's go back to the game. What's going on? Four more games are going on, and Banepa 8848 playing with Ravi Godar. Banepa 8848 is an unrated player. Both are unrated player, and both are really great. They just play online. They haven't played any real tournament. They might have played some of the real tournament, but not the rated players. So they are unrated players and might go to play some rated players very soon. Uh, let me go for some music. Non copyright some music. I don't know which type of music it's going on, so anything can happen. Oh, this is draw. This is draw, and might be two games. Deepak Chaudhary versus Deepak Chaudhary is playing with. Deepak Chaudhary is currently playing with Anis Neopani. Deepak Chaudhary have Anis Neopani with many. What is this? Queen up, bishop up, pawn up, and still it's being played. Deepak Chaudhary just left it. No, this is not Deepak Chaudhary. It's Deepak Rai. Sorry, Deepak Rai just left it out. Yes, Anis Neopani winning the game, wins and comes in the top 10. Where is Ranjit Rai? Ranjit Rai. I was looking for Ranjit Rai. I can see him exactly because he is a great player. He just lost with many players. Final game: Bijendra Singh versus Rick Gupta. Whoever wins the game will win the tournament. And of course, this is the final game, and we have to see this game for sure. Bijendra Singh is white, whereas Rick Gupta is black. E4, E5, Knight 2, F3, D6, D4. Knight captures. First game is on the board. Knight captures. Knight C6. Knight to C3, Knight F6, F3, G6. Look at this, guys. Even they are 1600 below 1600 rated player, but they know every line of the opening. When they just have to look to a similar game, and in game might be somewhat different from other players, but even they are below 1600 rated players, they play great. We have Mahendra Dhakal sir watching from Sikkim. Mahendra Dhakal sir also watching from Sikkim. Thank you for watching. He's watching in the leeches. Of course, he will be guiding his players to play good. And Rick Gupta have to win the game if he want to win the game. And D5 is good move over here. D5, like you can is D5 good move. I can capture this pawn. This pawn captures. Sorry, isn't it a pawn down? I can capture this knight, pawn captures. After pawn captures, knight captures, and then after queen captures. Isn't it pawn down for black? Can't I go for it? Knight captures, pawn captures, and after pawn captures, pawn knight captures, and after knight captures, or pawn captures, and after knight captures, and queen captures. It's possible, I guess. This is possible, I guess. I think white can play this and win a pawn. D5, is it good move? D5. E captures in D5, pawn captures in D5, knight captures in D5. How will black defend a pawn? Or black just gave a pawn? Yes, if you win a pawn, you can simply win the game for sure. End game will be in your hand and have to just think of it. I don't know it's going good or not. Let me check it on my streaming. Streaming, it's everything is fine, but why is it not showing up? Pawn is not captured. Let me see out my connection. Everything is fine, but why is it not showing up? Yes, it's fine. No problem. It's fine. And this is final game, guys. This is final game and final. No, is it final game? No, it's not the final game. We have two more rounds. After this, there is one more round. Oh, I thought this is final round, but still there is one more round to go. So still there is someone. Still we don't know who will be the champion. But whoever wins, there's another game. We have. I want to see the game of Sikar Regmi because he is just playing so good. Sikar Regmi versus Rabi Kodar and Sikar Regmi with Rook down. I thought Sikar Regmi will be in top 3, but he's a Rook down and simply have to suffer for his game. And this is what is this? This is draw. White offers draw and black is accepted. This is not acceptable, guys. We are doing it live and use this accepted draw when two cards is winning a piece. Not good. However, let's go back to the game. Let's go back to the game and let's see. We have Bijendra Singh versus Rik Gupta and Rik Gupta. Rik Gupta with pawn up. Rik Gupta with pawn up. We had white should have a pawn, but now it's black. No, pawn is captured back. Knight check is coming up. Queen captures. Queen and d adds 4. Queen and d adds 6. This might be the planning of white. If it works, it will be winning for course. Of course, it's winning for white if it happens, but let's see if it works or not. Knight check. Queen captures. Sorry, pawn captures. Queen have to go somewhere. Then after Queen has 4, but this pawn on the f6 need to be defended. How will he defend it? Pawn captures forcefully. Queen goes anywhere. Queen to e6 was played. Bishop comes first, or you can go for queen to h4, but the pawn on the f6. How will you defend pawn on the f6? Bishop comes on the c4. Queen have to go anywhere. Like you can play like queen to. Is it possible queen to d6? You can simply capture and you'll be a pawn up. I'm not able to listen myself, so guys, if you are able to listen and able to watch the streaming, please do comment in the comment section so that I can figure out if everything is fine or not. I think everything is okay. We have many more viewers watching, but I'm not able to listen to myself because I don't have an extra device. If I'll be having an extra device, I'll be able to see it, listen to myself. If I will try to just make my voice on over here, it will have an echo. So I think Rik Gupta just played queen to d6. Will he simply capture? No, it's not captured. Queen to d5. No. Attacks the bishop. Bishop goes back to the b3. Is possible or not? No, why should I go for bishop to d3? I can go for queen to h6 and immediately there is mate. How will you defend it? Guys, this is over for Rik Gupta. Rik Gupta have to resign now. How will you defend bishop, queen and the g7 checkmate? Was there any moment you can? I think black should have played queen to e5, but after that there can be like rook coming up. How will you defend this? Rook coming up. Is there any way you can defend it? No, there is no way, and Bizen Singh again at the top. And Bizen Singh again at the top. Susan Aluhoni versus Dhiren Bokati game going on, and Dhiren Bokati with position. Why is it loading in my phone? Let me see if everything goes fine. We have still some viewers watching. Who do you think, guys? We have Bizinder Singh with 7 points. Similarly, we have Sikhar with 6 points, I guess. Bizinder Singh with 7 points. Pradeep Guragai with 7 points. Sangam with 6 points. Rick Gupta with 6 points. Similarly, Laxman Limbu again with 6 points. Sikhar Regmi with 6 points. And then after we have Biswa Parazuli with 6 points. Similarly, we have 5.5 with Ravi Gudar. Similarly, we have Banipa 884, who is Banipa 884 is Bijeshwar something. Bijeshwar Seru was. Who do you think will win, guys? I think the winner will be Bijinder Singh again. If he wins the final round, he will be winning the game. We have Susanna Lohani games going on, and Dhiren Bukati with 2 pound up. Susanna Lohani, I thought Susanna Lohani might win the tournament, but she couldn't play as good as she could. Final more one round, and the tournament is over. King going inside, and it's winning, of course. Captures. Winning for Dhiren Bukati and resignable. Yes, resigned by Susanna Lohani. Susanna Lohani could be in top 10, but Susanna Lohani could be in top 10, but she just lost a game. Now she have a final chance to be in top 10 after this round. She can win the game and come into top 10. Let's see the game of Suraj versus Saurav. Saurav Nepane versus Suraj Limbu game going on. Let's see from very beginning. Yes, Suraj is white. Wow, Grand Picks opening. Grand Picks is going for Grand Picks, right? And this might be opening. Black is not so good over here. Captures, double bishop here. Where did Suraj just? Where did Saurabh? Saurabh is playing bad because there is this pawn should not be pushed because there is knight coming up. Captures. This is of course winning for white. Piece was knight captures was played. Bishop captures. Rook captures. Rook check. Rook can come out. 2-piece up. Let's go to another game. Purushottam Silwal versus Biren Karki game going on. Purushottam Silwal with the winning position. 2-piece. Queen up. Queen comes. Rook captures. Manish Hamal saying Bizinder Singh will win. I think so. Yes, we do think Bizinder Singh will be winning, but he lost a game with Pradeep Guragai and just it went like he couldn't win all 9 of 9. He had the winning position, but Pradeep won in time. What is this? This is winning for black. Pawn captures, then after pawn push check. Captures, then after rook captures this bishop, and this is winning for sure. Rook check is not pushable. King is coming up. Purushottam Silwal had the winning position. Now this blunder so many pieces. Now this is winning for black. Rook could be here. Rook can come. So rook can come to the b file. This should not be rook check. Two pawn captures, pawn push, and this is winning for sure. Again pawn push. Biren just won the game with Purushottam Silwal. Purushottam Silwal had 2 pieces, but now this is simple resignable and is resigned. One more game left. Anish Nepane versus Rajan Pahadi with 3 pawns, and this is winning for sure. Rook check is coming up. Rook check. No, he's just played. King can come up. I don't know why he is taking much more time, and his Nepali just have to resign. Pawn check. King comes here. King comes here, then there will be king could come on the h1, and then after rook captures and the g5 could be played. That can be played, and he didn't see that. This could be draw if your opponent didn't see this. Rook captures and g5 can be played at this position after pawn was in gh2. So this could be draw, but he didn't see. Took time for Anish Nepani to think, and this is over. And final round, guys. Final round is left, and almost this is over of the tournament. Below 1600, Sikhar Regmi, Bizinder Singh is playing with Sikhar Regmi, Bizinder Singh with black pieces, Sikhar Regmi with white pieces. Goes here, knight comes here. You can simply go for d4, c5, then after d4, or simply like, what is this? Why did he defend? This is blunder if you captures on the e5. If you captures on the e5, there is queen check coming up, and then after simply captures the knight. Use this might be a blunder if you capture the e5. Yes, if you know the trap, you will not be capturing it. Nice practice. Bizinder Singh, talented player who have not yet played any real tournament, but he is a talented player. Sacrifice a pawn, and this might go to Scotch Gambit. No, it's Sicilian Gambit. It's Mora Gambit. It might go for Mora Gambit, but e5 is played immediately. Then it might be some advantage for black. Bishop to b4. Knight comes on the e7. How will white continue? Queen to e2. Bishop rook to d1. This might be the planning of white. If Sikhar Regmi just draw a game and Pradeep Guragai just won the game, this will be winning for Pradeep Guragai, and Pradeep Guragai already a pawn up, but the position is not so good as this is with the Laxman Limbu. Laxman Limbu, also a talented player of Viratnagar. He just play Queen's Gambit accepted is played, and you should never, when captures, then white you need to play this pawn on the e4. Pawn on e4 should be played over here, but he just played this, and then after pawn push goes here, and then after comes here. Pawn e4 was good. Let's see another game. Sikhar Regmi versus Bizinder Singh, and Bizinder Singh is a pawn up from very beginning. Bizinder Singh just captures the knight, and then after d6 was played, might be he will go for bishop to g4. That was not allowed by white. White didn't allow for bishop to g4 and just played at 6. Next, what could black go for? Black might go for bishop to e6. Will go for bishop to e6 or not? Bishop to e6, bishop captures, pawn captures. There will be an open rook file and advantage. It might be winning for black, but how will black continue? This is somehow pressurizing position for black, but might have to win the game. Let me go with the another game. Laxman Lingu versus Pradeep Guragai. Yes, Pradeep Guragai is winning the game. Pradeep Guragai is not winning exactly, but he have good position. Two bishop pair advantage. If knight can be developed somehow, rook have to come here because there is pawn come up. Will this happen? Pawn push. Is it possible? Pawn push? No. Pawn is captured back. Bishop captures, queen captures, and pawn down for black, I guess now. Two pawns are hanging. Rook can come on the c2. This pawn is very weak. Pawn on the b3 is very weak. How will you defend this? Rook captures, queen captures, rook to a3. push, otherwise you will lose a pawn. Is there any way you can protect the pawn on the c6? No, I don't think. If queen captures, rook comes here, then after rook to c1, immediately captures the pawn on the c6, and it's winning for white. That means Pradeep Guragai have to satisfy with some other position. He don't have the winning position, and this is sacrifice played by. Is there any sacrifice played? A sacrifice played by white. Look at this position, pawn double and sacrifice played by white. Queen coming up next. Forcefully you have to play the king to g6, and after queen coming up here. How will you continue? How will you continue? This might be winning immediately for white. Queen can come on the f3, king comes on the g7, queen comes over here. You can go for knight to h5, attacks the queen. That can happen, but your opponent will simply attack the knight and attacking the queen. After pawn push, knight captures. Still you can have some position where you can have a winning advantage, but king comes up. Forcefully, queen on the f3. I don't think any position for white to play. Rook have to come somewhere, like where will rook go? Can rook go on the g8? Can he play rook to g8? So that if queen goes anywhere, king can come on the f8 and go for e8. Or will he play rook to h8? Exactly. Can say exactly what will he play? No, he just played rook to c8. Why did he play rook to c8? Rook to c8. Look interesting, guys. Business Singh with a good position, with a winning position, but it's hard for him to win. How will he win? Will he be able to just stay for this pawn? Will he be able to stay for this knight or not? Yes. Next move, queen is coming up. You have to keep this knight or will be simply losing the game. Oh, this was the planning. Queen to c7. Now knight to g8. Oh, what a defense by Business Singh. How will white continue now? There is no check, and this is simply winning for white. Sorry, this is simply winning for black. Yes, Business Singh just wins this game by winning a piece. Now wins the game for sure. Pawn push can come up, and then king can come inside and simply win the game, or simply is bishop king to f8 and just guard your king and winning a piece. You will be winning this game for sure. What a game, what a defense by Business Singh. Knight comes in the e7. If bishop check, king goes to the e8. Everything is being protected. Everything is protected, guys. You can go for queen captures and the c3 next move. Sikar, me, how will you play? And almost we have a winning position for black. Black just defended everything. I think there could be a winning position for white. We'll be analyzing this game before we'll leave the tournament. We'll leave the commentary. We'll be analyzing this game. But if Guragai, we had some pawns for Lakshman Lindu. How this happened? That it just got some advantage with everything is equal now. It's trying to draw the game. Pawn push captures, knight goes there, attacks the queen, and knight can capture the bishop again. Why did he play this? I don't know why did he play this. Pawn push. He don't need to play this position. He don't have to play this. Now I can capture simply your bishop. Knight is protected by queen or something like that. And after knight check can come up, or bishop is coming up, bishop check is coming up. Queen is coming up. Knight check. Is it mate? What next? Rook captures. Anything you play, this is winning, of course. For rook captures is also available over here. Oh, we have the final. We have the final winner of the tournament, Vijender Singh, winner of the tournament with 44 Vukus tie break. But still, we have Pradeep Guragai game going on. Pradeep Guragai is winning. Is it winning or not? No. Pawn is coming up. Yes, this is losing for black because pawn push, knight comes over here. Oh, there's rook check again. Rook can go back and simply attack. But of course, this is losing for black, I guess. Rook again to d2. We'll try to simply go for. But he could also go for rook to b2 and then after rook to b8. Why is he not playing this? I think this is winning for black. He didn't play that. Rook comes here. Knight goes over here. Now after rook to b2, I had this inside of winning this game. If pawn push, rook to here, and if captures, king comes here, and rook was guarding this pawn, and then after you have two pass pawns over here and then over here. Simply you can win the game. Pradeep Guragai didn't see that and just ended with draw, and this might be a bad luck for him. We have the final position. Pradeep Guragai with second with 7.5 and Vijender Singh with 8 point. I think there might be some winning position for. Let me check it out. Pawn goes here, pawn captures, goes here, goes there, goes there. This is somehow equal after queen. Queen comes. Yes, this is somehow equal. Goes here and bishop captures. I get rook captures after queen captures and rook bishop captures because king cannot come out from here. After pawn push, this might be somehow equal position because there's two bishop here. There's bishop here, and this might be somehow equal, and it didn't see. It couldn't be in the mind of Sikar Regmi, and just ended with loss for Sikar Regmi. Sikar Regmi just lost the game, and Vijender Singh won the title, losing one game with Pradeep Guragai. Pradeep Guragai just won Vijender Singh with the time. We have two more games left. That is Jaya Bahadur Karki or something. I don't remember his name exactly. And Mintu Abhishek Pandey just won the game. Final game of the tournament. Indra Gautam playing with Baldi. I don't remember his name. I don't remember. Let me check it out. I didn't remember Selisa. I didn't remember his name exactly. I didn't remember his ID. We have final. It's over, guys. And the winner of the tournament below 1600 is Vijender Singh. Similarly, we have Pradeep Guragai. Second, Rajan Pahadi after a long came back and is at the third position. Similarly, we have Ravi Godar with fourth position. Rik Gupta fifth. Laxman Limbu. Suzana Lohani with 10th position. The only female player in the top 10th. Rik Gupta with fifth draw final game with Biswa Parajuli. After we have Banepa 8848. Similarly, we have Banepa 8848, Vijay Tamata, Biswa Parajuli. Then after Suzana Lohani, similarly, we have Sikar Regmi, Sangam Shrestha. Similarly, many other players. All the 75 players. Thank you all for being there with us and of course for participating. And we like to congratulate all the winners. We like to congratulate Vijender Singh for winning the tournament and all the other 75 players who just participated and made the tournament a successful event. Thank you all for being there, watching the tournament, and of course all the viewers, all the subscribers, everyone who just watched the video, who watched it live for a long time and made it more successful. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Will be coming up tomorrow. We will be playing with the subscribers. So if you have not subscribed our channel, please do subscribe and make this channel go worldwide, and of course help us too. Thank you. Bye bye. See you tomorrow at 2 p.m. Thank you and bye bye. See you next. Bye bye. It's over.